Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for bearing with us for the inconvenience. I would like to invite our guest of honor, Mr. Fabrice Kavalin, Managing Director of Nestle Lanka PLC, and Ms. Mihiri Hapuarachi, Registrar of APIIT Sri Lanka, to award the next set of degrees on behalf of Staffordshire University, UK. And I would like to invite Mr. S.C. Kaluarachi, the head of the Business School of APIIT Sri Lanka, to read the list of graduates.
BA Honours International Business Management, Second Class Honours First Division. Ms. O.S. Moraes. Ms. D.M.R. Pereira. Ms. C.M.D. Pereira. In absentia, Mr. M.G.D.S. Pereira. Mr. S.D.R.A. Pereira. Mr. K.G.G. Punchiheva. Mr. M.M. Rafiq. Mr. T.H.R. Rajapaksa. Ms. N.A. Samaravira. Mr. I.M. Sankalana. Ms. S. Sepala. Ms. U. S. Sashini. Mr. M. S. S. M. S. Shamri. Mr. S. J. S. Silva. In absentia, Mr. D. K. Sirivardhana. In absentia, Ms. S. Tangasamy. Ms. M. L. D. C. Umayangani. Ms. K. D. L. T. Upasena. Mr. T. N. M. Vazni. Ms. A. A. M. D. C. Vikramasinghe. Mr. I. A. Vijayavardhana. Mr. Y. A. D. A. G. Yapa. Second class honors, second division. Mr. I. M. Adil. Mr. P. B. Dabare. Mr. D. S. M. Dasanayaka. Ms. G. S. H. D. Silva. Mr. R. M. S. D. Silva. Ms. G. G. I. Dilika. Ms. Y. U. Divyanjana. Mr. Q. A. Elhai. In absentia, Mr. D.K.A. Fembrick. Mr. M.S. Farouz. Mr. S. Geeta Priyan. Mr. F. M. Glenn. Mr. W. A. S. B. Hevage. Ms. F. S. Izzadeen. Mr. K. A. W. V. Kodituaku. Mr. S. M. Y. Netuminda. Mr. B. M. G. Piris. Mr. M. H. A. Pereira. Ms. F. F. Ruzaika. Ms. M. Sinduraj. Mr. A. A. Stefan. Mr. S. Subarjan. Ms. O. S. Tilakaratna. Mr. W. M. V. Vijaykorn. Mr. M. R. M. Yazir. In absentia, Mr. I.A. Etaf. Mr. N. Narayan Sami. Congratulate all the graduates today.
Thank you, Mr. Kavalin, and thank you, Mr. Kaluarachi. I would like to invite Dr. Rose Vijayasekara, Head of the Law School of APIIT Sri Lanka, to confer the degrees.
On behalf of Staffordshire University, I confer the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Honours, International Business Management, Bachelor of Arts, International Business Management on those presented to me for the respective awards.
Thank you, Dr. Vijayasekara. Congratulations to all our graduates on your outstanding individual achievements. You have worked hard, you succeeded, and now you should celebrate your success with your family and friends. We wish you every success in your chosen paths. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to award the gold medal for the best performer of the business degree program. And to do the honors, I would like to invite our guest of honor, Mr. Fabrice Kavalin, Managing Director of Nestlé Lanka PLC. Gold medal for the best performance in Bachelor of Arts Honors International Business Management goes to Ms. Yeheni Ama Virakodi. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for our gold medalists. Thank you, Mr. Kavalin. I would now like to invite our gold medalist, Ms. Yeheni Amavira Kodi, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning. Chief Guest, Senior Professor Sampath Amaratunga, Chairman of University Grants Commission, Sri Lanka, Mr. Fabrice Kavalin, Managing Director of Nestlé Lanka PLC, Mr. Bandula Egodage, Chairman of APIIT Sri Lanka and APIIT Management, Heads of School, Academic Staff, Administrative and Support Staff, Distinguished Guests, Proud Parents, Family, friends, and fellow graduates. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this graduation day. Firstly, my heartfelt congratulations go out to all my fellow graduates on reaching an important milestone in our scholastic journey. Today is truly ours. I am also extremely pleased and humbled to stand before all of you today, not only because of the award that I have garnered, but because I'm part of a truly outstanding class, a class that has achieved so much, a class where everyone is talented in many different fields. We accomplished one of the major milestones of our lives, one that must be recognized for its immense significance. It is an act of not only a personal commitment, but also one of pride. Through these past years, I have seen us all discover and devote ourselves to our passion and as a result grow immensely. Our time here has been no walk in the park. We have faced many challenges and obstacles that we had to overcome. I cannot begin to imagine the amount of family members here who are grateful that your son or daughter has no deadlines for a while. We have learned, laughed, loved, gotten into trouble, and most of all, matured together. However, today does not just concern reminiscing about the past, it is also about looking into our future. Dear fellow graduates, you are all destined for greatness. Each one of us has the potential to change the world. We have all grown into powerful intellectual individuals who will make a footprint on this earth. It is said that gratitude is the attitude that takes you to your altitude. Thus, on behalf of the graduates of Class 2020, I take this opportunity to thank all those who have helped us over the years. Allow me to begin by thanking our chief guest and guest of honor for accepting to grace this day with their presence. Professor Amaratunga, Mr. Kavilan, thank you for your very insightful addresses. I extend our gratitude to the Staffordshire University for the outstanding opportunity provided to us through APIIT Sri Lanka to gain a recognized qualification from a prestigious university without having to leave our homeland. Over the years, we have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated, dedicated, and qualified panel of academics. With their wealth of knowledge and expertise, they have given us deep-rooted foundations in our various fields of studies. They have nurtured talents of which we perhaps had lost sight or did not even know we possessed. They have stimulated us not only to think more critically, but to act more compassionately. For this, dear faculty members, we owe you a huge debt of gratitude. We extend our sincere gratitude to our academic administration staff who work tirelessly and efficiently to schedule our lectures, coordinate our submissions and exams, and issue our results on time while supporting us today at our graduation. Student Support Services staff, we owe a huge debt of gratitude for always being there to listen to us and to motivate us whenever we were in need of emotional support. Our sincere thanks to the ICT staff for supporting us in dealing with our multiple queries regarding web space, LMS, results portals, and our Wi-Fi services. We will not forget the comfort of the library, wide range of resources we used, and the utmost support by the library staff. We sincerely thank our admission counselors, finance services staff, maintenance staff, and the industry placement staff for providing us the needed support. I would like to further thank each one of you who regularly challenged our opinions in various forums, helped us to widen our intellectual scope, and supported us in ways too great to forget. To our families and friends, thank you sincerely, especially our parents for their tremendous support, for tolerating us when we were so stressed and could not see our life beyond a research paper. You stood by us when we were completely drained of life, patience, and energy because of our busy schedule. Without your network of support, we could not have gone through the challenges brought upon us by our academic demands. Thank you for being here today and to share our joy. To the graduation committee, thank you for providing us this prestigious graduation. An event of such magnitude does not come together overnight. It requires meticulous planning and execution with an eye for detail. We want you to know that we are deeply appreciative of your support. And my dear friends of Class 2020, graduation is not an end goal in itself. It is instead a part of the larger journey of life. It serves such a launching point, projecting us to wherever our futures are meant to take us. Whether we land ourselves a career, take an upper trade, or continue our education in higher studies, our achievement should never separate us from others. Instead, it should draw us closer to them in spirit of service. This is what in professional circles is called networking. In organization, it's called team building, and in life, it's called family, friends, and community. We are APIIT family. We were not held by the hand, we were not pampered, we endured. Here together, we endured, and now we have emerged. We have emerged as the selves we were meant to be. We have emerged whole and completely, undoubtedly. And for this, I say, Alleluia. Congratulations. May I now please request my fellow graduates to rise. To appreciate those who have contributed to our success, a big round of applause to the management and staff at Staffordshire University and at APIIT Sri Lanka, to our proud parents, to our friends, and everyone who contributed in one way or another. Please be seated. And to all my fellow graduates, congratulations, we made it. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.
Thank you, Yehani. I would now like to invite Dr. Rose Vijayasekara, Head of the Law School of APIIT Sri Lanka, to declare closing of the graduation ceremony.
I declare this graduation ceremony closed.
Thank you, Dr. Vijayasekara. And to conclude the proceedings, may I please request you to rise for the national anthem.
Okay.
Please be seated. On behalf of APIIT Sri Lanka, we would thank you for gracing this solemn occasion and joining us to celebrate the success and achievements of our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, may I please request you to rise and remain standing at your seats till the procession leaves the hall. Please be seated. Due to the COVID-19 health regulations, please keep your mask on at all times and maintain 1 meter distance from each other. We kindly request you to remain at your seats till our designated staff direct you to the exit so as to avoid a large gathering of crowds. Refreshments are available in the delegates' lounge outside the main hall and the banquet hall, packed in boxes for hygienic purposes. We kindly request you to collect the refreshments and make your way out of the delegates' lounge and proceed downstairs to the outer area in order to avoid a mass gathering. We also kindly request you to avoid convening in groups in common areas, refrain from shaking hands and having any type of physical contact with others. Kindly note that taking group photographs is prohibited within the BMICH premises. Thank you and have a pleasant day.